So we're very much performing at, or maybe even above, expectations right now. Let's see if we can keep this madness up a little bit longer. As always, if you have been enjoying this series, drop a like, that would be most delightful. So, God, the Icelandic season really does fly by. One episode in and you're already halfway through the damn year. It's mad. Speaking of madness, this. Dear. 4 days before our next game, we've just been presented with this, an injury to Zacharias Mutemba, who, you know, has actually been pretty good for us so far this season. I was surprised at how much he was able to settle in so easily, and now he's out for 4 to 7 weeks. It's more likely to be 4 to 5 weeks, but in Iceland, I mean, that's literally most of the season, to be honest with you. So that's really frustrating. Still got lots of trial E options, and to be fair, I'd actually be tempted to have a look at a replacement, honestly, just to see if we can find someone else to slot in there. But unfortunately, I mean, maybe someone like this guy. Oh, wow. Yeah, would you like a trial, Antonio? There's also this guy, Ty Soji, who was released by Manchester City, of all people. 6 foot tall, reasonably, I mean, passing might not have been that bad. He could be a deep line for, he's got good finishing too. Might even be able to make a couple of additions to the squad, which could be the difference between us being where we are and maybe just, I don't know, I think that's a bit ambitious still. But today, we face Kortringir, who are, you know, 9th in the league. We've got double their points. We should be winning this game as well, if anything is to go by. I still think we're overperforming a little bit, and the stats would bad that one out a little bit. 2 more wins would probably be enough to stay up this year. I don't know why I'm even still thinking about it when we're 4th in the league. How have we ended up 4th, by the way? Oh, we've moved up a spot because the team above us lost and thus sacrificed goal difference. Nice. So Mutemba's gone. I've just noticed that Pettersson, the guy we got on loan, is under a bid from a team. Where does our loan contract expire? End of the season. So presumably that means that he'd leave at the end of the year. He wouldn't just piss off midway, right? Please don't do that. So Mutemba out. And I guess, yeah, Gudmundsson will come in, which means that Patrick Hugh will stay in that spot for the moment. Still haven't really decided which of our 2 strikers is going to play in that role for now. Oh, that was the thing we were going to discuss, wasn't it? The poacher idea. We play like this for today. If we still look a bit funky, which we're bound to, I might try poacher for the next little off-camera segment. Going to get Ajarovic onto the bench as well. Actually, we could probably put Saidu Sanu on the bench to that wide area. Borg is chasing him, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get much of a block in there. And wow, okay, I don't know how he's missed that. That was an appalling piece of defending from us. Patrick Eugen, Palacios. I think that's hit the side netting too. Grunland just getting Ingo on the ball makes a huge difference. Axelson's broken through. Oh no. That was such a good chance for Axelson, and he's tried something stupid. Like, it was a great pickup. At least we've got a set piece opportunity now. And it's Grönland's header over the bar. So I think I'm noticing a lot about playing in the lower divisions this year on FM is the tendency towards shots not being on target for the most part. It does seem that there's a very, very high percentage of shots off target for both teams in almost every game we play. It's very interesting. Like, we've yet to have a shot on target in this match out of, like, nearly 20 shots combined now. It's kind of nuts how at no point they've managed to actually hit the target. Hackerson, watch them now hit the target and score off of this piece of play. Hillerson, and that's exactly what's happened. Connor Simpson. Why do I speak? Why? That is literally the first shot on target of the match for either team. Oh, I know, I've got a bright idea. I'm going to make an observation. Those always go well for me in the past. Yeah, that was just bad defending from us. Connor Simpson's in there. 1-0 Kortringir. We just need these kind of passes, allowing them the space to turn, but there's just no movement off the ball, unfortunately. Oh, Borg's got it, though. Now we need someone to make the run. Axelsson has done so, and he's fired it into the bottom corner. Dagor Ingi Axelsson, 1-1. KV get the equaliser. I think that's been coming for a little while. We've been reasonably okay in this first half. That's the second one of these opportunities we've carved out. When we finally got our heads up and we're actually able to find that ball in behind, that's been the real key for us today. Borg looks up, finally pops one over the top for Axelsson, who makes a good run, and this time he doesn't try any silly nonsense. He's just hammered it into the bottom corner for 1-1. Excellent news. Striker actually scored a goal. Would you believe it? Half-time, 1-1. Little mistake from us there, little mistake from them. Both shots on wow, I'll tell you what, might not be a lot of shots on target, but when they are, they're guaranteed goals apparently. Oh, and Hugh maybe for a little deep one. Back for Kadu. He's got to scoop across in, surely. Ingo! Good header. This is where we look our most vulnerable, I find. When teams are allowed to... Whoa, good save from Haldorsson. Scooping it into the box. Oh, God. Good clearance, but this is not enough, and it's a really nice piece of football. Egil Darimakan, and it is, well... I mean, that's just nice football. We allow them to bring the ball down in the box, and you just cannot afford to do that because they are extremely composed with it. I thought this was just an aimless ball lumped in, but unfortunately our wingback doesn't deal with it properly. And then once Algerson's brought this down, it's actually a brilliant little pass into McCann. There's nothing the keeper could do about that. We've not been good enough. Come on, lads. We've got to bail ourselves out a draw or something now. Once again, against the run of play. Rossinia, Pettersson can put it back across for Ingo, and it's in the bottom corner. Axelsson with the equaliser. He's done it again. How is that his first goal of the season when he scored in this game already? FM, you're drunk, sir. Go home. It's 2-2, and once again, we've bailed ourselves out from a difficult position. It's actually really nice play here to pick out Pettersson, drop it back to Ingo, and then actually manage to pick him out of the back post to slot that one home. 2 goals from Axelsson today. Maybe we don't need to change that too much. I think it's hard to deny that we've got away with this one a little bit here. Not the best performance from us, but Axelsson with his brace has really bailed us out in this one. Just haven't been able to get enough going forward and actually looked genuinely quite bad at the back today. But we've got away with it with a 2-2 draw. It's another point on the board towards survival, I suppose. But we could have really, on another day, I think we have to play a bit better. But you can see what I mean? It's still just a very small amount of shots on target for either side. But we were able to score them, as are they. I think they probably could have won this match. That would be if they'd won this, I wouldn't have been able to complain. But Axelsson's second goal, really important, as that does actually allow us to stay in 4th spot, obviously, because we had our game in hand in there too. But Legney Reknevik starting to catch up a little bit, but as well, that moves us now, what, 10 points clear of the relegation zone. Still looking pretty stable as far as staying up. I just don't think we've quite got enough in the tank to really make a proper push towards those top spots. So Tai Soji's actually really good. For this level, especially. In fact, as far as I can tell, he's actually at top flight levels. There's no way he will want to join us, right? Star player, fair enough, Tai. Oh god, he might actually want to join us. Either of those two end up joining us. Obviously, one of them would use our foreign player slot, but a striker like that is gold dust. And that Italian midfielder would replace Mutemba's injury, potentially. Wow. Finally moving that ball through the middle a bit. Hugh. Finally a bit of space for Ingo, too. This is where he needs to release that pass. Or now. That's fine, too. Axelsson. There's the run. Darbyart's going to have to shoot from range, and he does into the bottom corner. Magnus Nair Darbyartson, the captain of the club. It's a rare appearance for him this season due to all the squad rotation, but Drotta 0, KV1. Made a slight switch. I've actually put both of our centre-backs, the wider ones, as wide centre-backs. I've not used the role since it was introduced to FM, but Ingo's through, and it's a brilliant save. Ingo to deliver one, though. This is where we've been good lately. Granlund's header. It's well saved again by the goalkeeper. Ingo to deliver another one. This time it's a penalty to us. Ingo from the spot this time. Can he make it 2? He smashes it home and it's 2-0 to KV. What a way to respond. Ingo to deliver. Granlund in off the post and it's 3-0. Franz Granlund, I mean, you need him occasionally. He's not scored one for at least 3 or 4 matches, so it's bound to grab on eventually. In the end, a deserved victory by 3-0, but I don't think we deserve to win it by as much as we did. But, and this is the huge thing I want to point out, in the second half, I switched our centre-backs to being wide centre-backs, and all of a sudden, their ratings just started creeping up and up and up and up and up, and we looked a lot better in general as well. As that now moves us up to 4th place, I say up to 4th place, we stay in the back. We're only 3 points off of that second spot still. It's not technically beyond us yet, but I do think survival is pretty much in the bag now at 11 points clear. Ingo's ball in. Granlund's there, and he's done it again. Granlund in there, and now it is 1-0 to KV after 10 minutes. The first highlight we've seen of the match, and Granlund is suddenly back with a bang. Although, as we know, I don't think we'd be allowed to. But it would be funny just to see what would happen were we to actually somehow get this B team from the 3rd tier to the top flight in a matter of seasons, as now it's 2-0 and Benny Jonsson's on the end of it. That was really nice football. Ossestad's ball in. Palacios with the big clearance. Oh, it's going to come back for Antonsson. It's a great strike from Antonsson. There's nothing the goalkeeper could do about that, and now they're back in it. Uh-oh. Transfer a free kick now for Pettersson. Oh, it's off the crossbar, and wow. Really? We conceded a goal just like that, I swear, with Uxalt, where they managed to get an assist off of the crossbar, and from 2-0 down, they've come back into it. Oh, please not 3 free kick goals in the same game. Oh, Ingo to bring it away, though. 3 minutes to go. We've got bodies coming forward. Just has to find the right pass, and he might well have done. Benny Jonsson, 1 touch out of his feet. Surely not. Yes! He's actually done it! 3-2 in the 92nd minute. Benny Jonsson might well have just won this game for us at the death. What a match this has been. That is a very, very big win for us right there at the death in the 92nd minute. After throwing it away like that, to then come back and put it in again. Centre-backs put in a much better performance again today as well. Obviously, Groner did okay, but their ratings definitely seem better in that, and we're scoring more goals too. That's 3 in back-to-back matches. Come on! And still 4th in the league, of course, but my goodness, just as well we have managed to win these 2 games in a row because, well, teams are starting to catch up around that area as well. Now we have an 8-point gap back to 6th, though, and I think top 5 is looking very much on the cards at the moment. But now, the gap is only 3 points to top of the league, and we're on a bit of a run now. Don't think it would make much difference, though. As you can see, the Daddy Club have sort of just started to run away with... Well, not run away with it, but I think they're starting to make a little bit of a comeback. No way. Tai Soji is going to join us. I feel like that's a good piece of business, no? Man City to KV. Yes. Yeah, he's just a bit good. Oh my god. Can he deliver a ball? Sojay could get on the end of it straight away, and he scored inside 20 minutes. Ty Sojay, goal on his debut, lovely cross in, and well, I think we might have found a guy that could carry us to something rather excellent this season. They were not expecting us to be challenging when they put us in this division this year. They thought, oh, well, it's nice to have the B team in the second tier. We have different ideas. Ty Sojay, brilliant header from him, and it's 1-0 KV. George Lewis's delivery now. We've got to be careful here. There's a lot of bodies on the end of it, and we can't get anyone there, and it's 1-1. Clips it through for Axelson to tight angle, and he's hit the base of the post, and he would have been onside as well. 1-1 in the end. Disappointing. I think we were the better side here, but just gave up that one poor opportunity from the corner, and it's cost us, sadly. But at least Ty Sojay scored on his debut. That's nice to see. We're still not exactly out of it by any means, sitting comfortably fourth at the moment, but a win there would have kept us right in that battle as everybody's just starting winning games at the moment. Putting a couple of speculative bids on some trial players as well, like Lenny Manissa, who is a guy that wouldn't even sign with my Treaty United team as it goes on my other save, and this guy, Adama Faiz, because we can. And if we could pick these guys up, it could make a huge difference. He actually said yes as well. Oh my god, they both said yes. This is insane. I guess the simple fact is they have been released by big European sides that play on a normal sort of structure, which means that obviously this is the time to find players, apparently. Hjaltalin, ball in. Gudmundsson's there, and it's 1-0 Grindavik. Flying down that wide area. I haven't seen much of him really this season. He's got a bit of space now, though. He's going to come across to Borg, get into the box and pop this across for someone. He's got two players taken away from it. Can he find the right pass, though? Benny Jonsson's into the box as well. Borg, Ingo, so little space. Benny Jonsson! And it's a great stop as well. Kadu's just gone flying through, and now he's been sent off because he's an absolute moron. Or rather, losing in this game anyway, as Bjornsson's through for Grindavik. He's going to go around the goalkeeper and slot it home for 2-0, and I just don't know what to tell you anymore. We've been better than them today, and it's just not happened for us. Oh my god, are you serious? No, he's not going to go as well, is he? Oh, you've got to be joking. I don't even know what to say. Like, we were completely even in that match, then we get a red card, and then they scored, then we get another red card. What the hell? Well, okay, that was far from ideal. Plus now losing Kadu and Sojay for 3 matches, probably, I think. Insane. And I think that really does say goodbye to any chance we had at being in that top 2 spots, really. Failing to win the last game when we should have done. And today, just whatever the hell that was. Incredibly, only 1 match banned. The irony being, we actually have one of the lowest yellow card counts of any team in the league. But just decided to throw a couple of reds in out of nowhere. So the situation is, really, this is kind of must win, in some respects. If we have any hope of being in these top 2 spots and finding out what would happen if we were to somehow get promoted, then we kind of have to win this match. I really don't think there's much danger of anything else beyond that now. I think top 5, as long as we're consistent over the remaining 8 games of the season, 5th place should be in the bag, which would be a very good season for us. And I think more is definitely doable. So I actually don't know who's going to play here today, so this should be fun. Who do they want to put in at right wing back? I suppose it is Torstensson, isn't it? Manissa to the middle. Wait, why is Grönlund taken out? No. Grönlund in the middle. Why would he take Grönlund out? Benny Jonsson, yeah, might have to be actually, but probably Axelson instead. Still unsure about the poacher thing yet. With other stuff going the way it's going, it's probably not the best day for experimentation, I suppose. And I guess that's probably going to have to be it right now. One good thing, though, is that Sojay didn't count as non-EU or as a foreign player, because I actually don't know why, because he's Nigerian, but came through at Manchester City, both of which are countries not considered EU, so I don't know why he doesn't count. As is this game. At the very least, we're at home. Our record against IBV is a weird one. We knocked them out of the cup, drew with them in that weird pre-season cup thingy as well, and I can't remember what our first result of the season was against them as well. Point is, they're a good side for this level, and if we could take anything here, I'd be happy. Scoops the cross in. He should be too far to really do much with this as Palacios humps it away. Unfortunately, no real intensity to close the ball down. And now Achilles is through again, scoops it through, he's brought it down, and it's a great save from Haldorsson. Good lord, what a stop. Unfortunately, in the first 25 minutes, we've basically been unable to get near the ball, and that really does stop us from doing a lot of things when they are keeping such an insane amount of possession against us. And I think that could end up being our downfall. It's when teams are able to build up patiently and break through us. I find if they keep the ball long enough, we make a mistake. Oh, nearly one right there. But this is some nice patient build-up from us, even if it's not really going anywhere at the moment. Oh, it's going somewhere all right. Okay, fair enough. It's going wide is where it's going. Ingo from distance, though. We haven't really seen much from us so far as Ingo's shot is at least on target. Benu's ball again. Headed down. Oh, he actually touched it. Haldorsson actually got a touch on that to deny the goal. Benu's delivery again. Oh, he's completely unmarked and he's missed it again. I mean, we've been crap in this first time. We've just been god-awful. Benu, they look really threatening every time they get a set piece, and that is why. A chance for us from a set piece, maybe. Can we do it again? Ingo's ball. Granland! What a stop. from Schermestad. That's a brilliant save. It seems to be our only threat in today's game is these set pieces, but sometimes that's all we have as Granlund's in there this time. And it's over the line, and it's Lenny Manissa of all people. It's 1-0 KV, and I think that is actually going to count. Brilliant from Malcolm Palacios. Hang on, did all three centre-backs contribute to this goal? I think they did, you know. I'm fairly certain that this is a flick-on from Granlund. I think it's saved by the goalkeeper, put across by Palacios, and then put over the line by Manissa, and it's 1-0 KV against all the odds. We've taken the lead here. We said it was must-win, and at the moment, it is looking that way. It's going to be a long-range strike in a minute, I can feel it, although good block again this time from Palacios. We are going to time-waste the crap out of the final 10 minutes of this game, see if we can get this over the line. What is that? Although, actually, maybe a break for us. Ingo, ball through for Karasson. Can he wrap up the win? Oh, he can't, but a good ball through, and Karasson made a lovely little run off the shoulder there. Haldorsson now to Grönlund. Into feet, that's fine. Gudmundsson, Ingo with more space. Scoops it over the top for Benny Jonsson. Can he finish? Tight angle, he's gone wide. That's fine, actually. You know what? Fine. You build it up like that if you want. Torsteinsson, take it to the corner flag, mate. Oh, he's not going to, though. Ball in. Gudmundsson, and it's saved by Schermestad. Please just take it to the corner flag. Don't let him shoot, or if you're going to, make it from range. Good block, and it's fallen to Benny Jonsson, and now we've got 20 seconds to kill this game. Just hold on to the ball, sir. That's fine. He's won us a foul. Brilliant strike play from Benny Jonsson. We can kill the final 10 seconds and get an absolutely massive victory. I'm going to press this substitute button here just to see what it does because we're going to finish the game before I get a chance to make that happen anyway. But Ingo's just going to hold on to this ball and we are going to get a huge win in our chances. Yes, it took a bit of a scramble from a free kick, but we had the other chance with Karasson late on as well. Definitely should have done better with it, but it doesn't matter because it looks like it is going to be KV 1, IBV 0, and that is a big win in the title race, potentially. I mean, I think a draw would have been a fairer result, but the fact that we came back into it so much in the second half, obviously most of that was that one opportunity, but the back three did stupendously in this match. Sigurdsson was great as well. Just really good. We had to dig deep for that, but we've got it. Only 3 points off of the automatic off of the promotion spots at the moment as well. I think it really does start to put fourth or fifth place definitely in the bag now with 8 points clear with 7 matches to go. But we're not out of this battle just yet. We're not done by any means. We just need to keep playing like this. Our form has been good lately, and if we just keep doing it, you never know. After the IBV game, Callie stayed late at the ground to catch up on some plans for the rest of the season. On his way out through the car park, a figure stood in the shadows. A female voice beckoned him over. She explained that her husband had been blackmailed into fixing matches by the Nomads, back when he was playing in Norway. When he tried to break free from them, they'd had him injured in a car accident, and his injuries prevented him from ever playing football again. She'd been trying to expose them ever since, but had to remain in the shadows due to fears for her safety. In this endeavour, she had discovered a safe house the Nomads would use on the outskirts of Reykjavik. There was a very strong chance that Henrik was being held there. She handed Callie an envelope and disappeared into the night. Because the form definitely has started to pick up. I think that's only 1 defeat in our last 6 matches. It might even be 7. No, it's 7. 1 defeat in 7 now. 4 wins in there to go with it. I don't know. I think we are on the right track now. We're just losing less games. I don't know. I just wonder if there's an outside chance that we could pull off the impossible and actually get into the promotion spots with a B team in their first season in the 2nd tier in this level. That's mad. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this, and I hope you have, I'm bloody loving this at the moment, drop a like, that'd be stupendous. If you're new to the channel, subscribe too, that'd be lovely. I'll stream on Twitch Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, so go follow there as well, and I'll see you guys very soon for some more Icelandic loveliness. Thank you so much for watching. Hold your gun. Capybara. Bye-bye.